Now look, imagine this. You report your loved one missing. The police search the house where her phone last pinged, and they come up empty. But days later, they return, break into a hidden wall, and make a horrifying discovery. And that's exactly what happened in Vallejo, California. A 28-year-old woman named Renia Lewis vanished in late September. And what investigators eventually uncovered was straight out of a nightmare. Look, y'all sit back and relax and stay into the end of this episode, because we're about to dive into how she was found inside of a concealed attic and who was responsible for her unaliving. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Full. As y'all know, this marks episode 163. So Renia Lewis was last seen on September 28th. Family and friends grew concerned almost immediately when she stopped responding to calls and messages. Now, authorities began tracing her phone, which led them to a cluttered home on 14th Street in Vallejo, California. And police did what they usually do in a missing person case. They knocked, they entered, and performed a standard search. I mean, they looked in rooms, closets, under furniture, almost everywhere a living person might hide. But they didn't find Renia. And for the family, it was agonizing. The phone data clearly pointed to this house. Yet, police walked out empty-handed. No Renia, no answers. But detectives weren't done. With more leads developing, they obtained a search warrant and came back. And this time, the search was even deeper. And this is when they uncovered something diabolical. A hidden attic space behind what looked like a wall in this hoarder-style home. And inside was the body of Renia Lewis. I mean, the very place police had searched days earlier was in fact a crime scene hidden in plain sight. And the home itself, which was cluttered and chaotic, may have helped disguise the secret wall. I mean, imagine stacks of junk and piles of belongings, making it nearly impossible to see a concealed entrance.
This shit right here, y'all, is crazy as fuck. They found this 28-year-old woman body inside of a secret wall in the attic, y'all, out in the valleys in California. Yes, a wall. We must be dealing with a psychopath, because who in their right mind would do some shit like this? I seen this type of shit on a movie. So they said Renia Lewis was missing for some days, and her family was begging and pleading like, please, can y'all search for her? Can y'all search for her? And the police, they went out and started searching more for Renia Lewis. And that's when they came across this house, and they went in there and they searched like the bedrooms, the closet, the basement, shit like that. And they didn't find her. And that's when they got new leads that pointed her back to this house. So they obtained a warrant, and this time they did a deeper search. And then that's when they ultimately found her up in a secret wall in the attic, y'all. You know how evil you gotta be to unalive somebody and then stash their body in a wall? Drywall?
Now, once the body was discovered, the investigation moved fast. Authorities zeroed in on Douglas Irwin Shaw, a 41-year-old man who worked at a nearby Six Flags amusement park. And Shaw was arrested the very same day, taken into custody while at work. And reports say he admitted responsibility for Renia's death. And at this stage, details of his motive or his exact relationship with her haven't been made public.
Vallejo police announced late Tuesday that they had arrested Douglas Shaw. It's still unclear what his relationship is to Renia or to the home.
The person that they have in custody is being cooperative, stated that he did indeed kill Renia. He threw her phone on top of the school. That's the most information that I have.
Police now have Renia's phone, which her family says last pinged at this address. Her mother used the Life 360 app to track her final location, and her cousin LaToya helped lead the family's search in the area.
Renia was the best loving person. The girl loved to cook. She loved her family.
Since they began sharing flyers with her mother's number, the family has received numerous prank calls, people pretending to be Renia, luring her mother to false addresses and demanding money.
I am devastated. That's my youngest daughter. Her birthday is on Monday. She would have been 29.
Now, neighbors described him as quiet but strange, and others noted the house's condition, a hoarder-style environment that was already unsettling before the discovery. Now, here's where this case becomes even more diabolical. How the hell was Shaw able to conceal a human body in a house that had already been searched? Was the hidden attic something he constructed, or was it already a hidden crawl space? And the bigger question is why? What could have led to such a gruesome act? I mean, so far, police haven't revealed Renia's cause of death, and they also haven't explained what tipped him off to return with a warrant. I mean, was it new digital evidence, a confession, or just the persistence of detectives unwilling to accept the first search results? And for all of us watching, this case is a crazy reminder that not everything is as it seems. A house can look ordinary on the outside, but have a lot of horrors within. And Douglas Shaw now faces unaliving charges, and the legal process will hopefully provide more answers. But the image of a missing woman found in a secret attic is something that will haunt Vallejo and anyone who hears this story for a long time. Now, I want to hear what y'all think about this case. If the police didn't have an instinct to go back a second time, how long do you think her body would have stayed hidden? And do you believe there might be more sinister secrets hidden in this home? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.